Howdy guys, how's it going? So, we got the old Vector here, as they call it on here, the Fennec. We got it Damascus. I've already run this thing just about every situation, every, combination of attachments you could think of that's within reason. And now I got a best class up video for it, but I will say this, it is going to be pretty, once again, there's a couple different things to do, and I really want to refine this as time goes on. But for any of you guys that are working on the camos, this right here is going to be your best bet for most game modes, because you got to remember this thing right here just has a crazy fast rate of fire, and you burn through ammunition super fast. So having the 40 round drum mag is going to be, it's a necessity. I really wish they would have added just a 50 or a 60 round mag, but 40 is better than the standard magazine that you get with it. Then we're going to be going to the barrel and throwing on the ZLR 18-inch deadfall. Now the main reason why I like this barrel is you get that integrated monolithic suppressor, you got the damage range, you got all that good old stuff, and it's really a 2-for-1 special in terms of getting the muzzle attachment and the barrel attachment in one. Now where this thing has a crazy rate of fire, it also has some crazy recoil. So this is where you want to go down and throw on the commando foregrip on your underbarrel attachment. Now there is another setup that I played around with a lot that isn't too bad, but it's just not quite as good and refined as this one, and that is the Ranger foregrip with no stock. It worked pretty solid, but actually by the time you factor in the sprint to fire speed, and not just your regular ADS and everything, this setup right here is actually pretty much exactly the same in terms of that, but it's a lot more accurate. So now, except for the sprint to fire speed, we're going to be throwing on the stippled grip tape. And then finally, this here Vector, okay, it has just an ungodly large iron sight pictures. Like the iron sights take up a lot of real estate on your screen, so highly recommend throwing on an optic. I love the GI Mini Reflex because it takes up, it's got a very thin bezel around the optic itself, so it doesn't, it's hardly even noticeable. But feel free to kind of throw on any of the reflex sights that you prefer to use, but I would recommend the GI Mini Reflex, and that just makes using this gun just a lot more enjoyable, and you do get a noticeable bump in accuracy and stuff when you're actually using the weapon. So there you go, that is the 5 attachments we're throwing on this bad boy. I think it looks pretty dope. I've always loved how the Vector looks. Like, it's got, it's got a strangeness to it, but it's neat. Let's just put it that way. Now, for a full class rundown before we hop in the game, we got the Fennec, aka the Vector setup I just showed you guys. We got the Renetti set up in our burst fashion. Perks, we rocking EOD Ghost. And I need to change that. Well, actually, no, since we're playing, since we're going to be playing trenches, I'll leave battle hardened on there. And then for a lethal, we got a frag grenade, and for a tactical, we got a stun grenade. So here we go, hopping in trench. Trench is a great map, great game mode, great playlist for the Fennec. Like I said, okay, so yeah, here's where the tips and tricks come in. So, I apologize that I didn't get the Damascus and getting to have these videos drop a little bit sooner. I've just been having a lot of internet issues and everything, as many of you guys will know. But I was able to speed through these things, through these camos and stuff, by playing hardcore playlists. Now, hardcore domination and then just being conscious of which maps you're hopping into is hands down one of the fastest consistent ways to level up your camos and stuff. And I really want to do a camo guide very soon, and kind of just touch on all the little minor details of that. Is that an enemy? It really is. This thing makes a great baseball bat as well. I mean, I can imagine slamming somebody with the back of that big old drum mag right there. I mean, I know it's probably just some kind of polymer, but if you got that weight to it from having having it fully loaded, I imagine it do a wee bit of damage. I'm about to get got right here. Look, trust me, it's about to happen. Bro, are these guys, are they really that bad, or are they just taking it easy on me? That's what I want to know, because right now, as you can see, Jesus Christ, my ping is probably over here riding a roller coaster. I mean, my ping gets to go to Disneyland every day, and it just leaves me behind, just flipping over here at the coal mine. With that, I digress. Though. Wait, how are we losing? Teammates, come on, these fellas right here, they out here sucking. Well, never mind. It's good to know that I'm a one-man army. I don't even need teammates, bro. Just watch this. Look, watch me go. If my internet will hold out, then by God, I know that we'll be Gucci. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just. That was not a good idea. Do not do what I just did. Okay, so we got a guy popping up in here. So there you go. Look at that nice two-piece. But I mean, where this thing's fire rate is so fast, and where the accuracy, like you definitely have to have some good joystick thumb control to kind of help maintain your accuracy with this thing. Get out of here, son, unless you just get a really nice snap on somebody at the beginning. But I mean, it's got a lot of potential. Now I'm going to be doing a separate video on the you know, the 45 hollow point mag attachment. It's pretty similar to, you know, like what you have with the you know, it'd be nice if I didn't have Alzheimer's flipping. The Striker 45, there we go, that's the name of it. It's like very similar to that, if not almost identical, so I'm gonna mess around with the setup for that. And I mean, that actually, you know, you don't really need getting the subs gold and in turn Damascus, or platinum I guess y'all should say, is it's like the easiest and the fastest. That's why I went ahead and focused on the CR56 first. Look at that lag, mate. Like, I ain't gonna be able to do nothing. I'm out here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to like call up a dude that owns the internet company and be like, look, I will fight you for better internet. Like, I don't understand why, like, how you screwing me, but you definitely screwing me sideways because my butt hurts. And I just got to have some better internet, boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all there is to it. If there was another option, you better believe I'd hop on it right now. Oh, mate. Had some, like, you know, behind the gas station flipping $20 fun time for some better internet if I knew it would fix it. God dang, of course that pussy had dipped down right at the last second. Yeah, I mean, with it, what just happened? With this, the main thing too is to keep in mind you're going to want to stick to your short to medium range engagements no matter what. Like, there's no reason you should be trying to push out to really extended ranges, even if you're able to mount up on stuff. It's just not a good idea. And it ain't that you can't win the gunfights. It's just about, you know, playing your odds and just playing to the weapon strengths. Now, one thing I will say, this thing seems to have a pretty gosh darn, what is happening with the internet right now, mate? I can't even walk straight. This thing has a pretty solid hip fire accuracy. As far as I can tell right there, I just got shot by the concrete. Here we go. Thank you, game. Look at that. Just help me out now. Spawn me right behind somebody. See, we got a guy on A flag. We really do. Okay, I'm going to take a bite. That guy right there is using the old Striker 45, just trying to compete. The Striker 45, you know, I wish that, I don't know, I just wish this thing's fire rate was slower. Like, you know, I mean, it is great and it's nice to melt people up close, but you'll just end up losing a lot of those extended range engagements when you're going against people that's got ARs and stuff, just because this thing's fire rate's so fast. That's not good. Oh, my wiener dog. Okay, we got him anyways. This guy's going to pop up behind me at me. I want to get an up-close thing so I can show you guys how well the hip fire accuracy is on this, but it didn't quite pan out that way. But there you go, guys. That map, I wish, even though that it's a small map, I wish Domination honestly still went to like 200 or maybe 150, but not just 100, because those games still go by a little bit too fast for my taste. But there you go. I mean, we still went positive with all that roller coaster lag going down. And yeah, like I said, the main thing was with getting these camos was hardcore domination, and I'll touch on that in more detail after I get some of these other weapons setup videos out of the way, and do a dedicated, you know, kind of a guide to getting Damascus a lot quicker, even though I know it's kind of late in the game, but a lot of you guys I know are at least halfway through the grind, so that would help y'all speed up your thing. But yeah, guys, that's it for this one. Be sure to hit me in the comments, any questions, whatever. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with your friends, and until the next one, adios.